Moment of your time. All right. Bankhead, I see the fight. From the interviews to the news to your
you ain't watched that? I seen the score. I ain't watching it, but they got their ass whooped.
From the interviews to the news to
Oh, Lakers lost.
Again?
Yeah. 139.
Halftime it was 65, 63.
139, 116.
I mean, yeah, that's no LeBron, but still. Oh yeah. AD gonna get traded.
These niggas 2 and 8. What the fuck?
What up? It's your boy Bankhead, Str8OutDaTrunk Radio, live every Monday night, 10 p.m. to midnight, powered by AcceleratedRadio.net. What it do? Hey, follow us, SODTR_. Make sure you subscribe, Str8OutDaTrunk TV. Got Jesslyn in the house. Got my man Doug in the house, Red Eye.
What's up?
Oh, you're a 4. Say it again.
What's up?
There we go. We in this thing. Hey, make sure you follow us, SODTR_, you dig? Hey, we got special guests in the motherfucking house. We have Rolling with the Winners on, you dig?
Yeah.
Nico G4 in the motherfucking house, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir. Hey, man, make sure you go stream that project out right now, you dig?
Come on,
the money behind the dreams. Because if you have dreams, you ain't got no money. You gotta go put some behind them bitches because it ain't gonna happen. I'm just saying, you feel me? I'm learning as a man growing up, you dig? Hey, but how's it going?
Man, it's beautiful, man. We out here, we living, man. We thankful to be here, man. Straight out the trunk, roll with the winners. What it do?
Man, when I got that DM, was like, I'm like, nigga, yes. No, it's open. We need it. Because I was going to hit you up.
Day ones first, man.
You
Put the day ones first.
You already know.
We ain't doing the industry shit, man. We in the city, man. Straight out the trunk.
And I'm glad you got your Instagram back, too.
Oh,
you
man,
feel
we got our Instagram back. We going to get into all of that.
Oh, man, I'm telling you. I was like, y'all, where his shit go? Where did his shit go? You feel me? And before we was on live, we was talking about Kyrie Irving and talking about basketball and Kanye and all that. And on this side of Str8OutDaTrunk Radio, we standing with Kyrie Irving.
That's right.
Nico G4 standing with Kyrie Irving. You feel me? We boycotting NBA basketball.
Hey, man, we gonna
Lakers suck anyway.
They gotta get right. They gotta get right.
You feel me?
You feel me? We got too much support from our people, man. They gotta understand how powerful we are. You did.
And we are very powerful. Like, and we shown through examples through the pandemic, through the George Floyd, through all these new litigations that's happening with the boycotts and the black people out here in the world. You feel me? So we just need to stand together and really know we out here. And we need to stand strong. You feel me? Keep the hope alive. But no. You feel me? How's it going, Jess?
Everything is good, man. I'm glad to be back. I've been out for a minute, but it's good to see y'all.
Always. All right, Nico G4. I didn't go to the listening party. All right.
I know we started.
I'm not. I was like, I ain't going. I'm like, he deleted his Instagram on the day of. I'm like, I ain't going. He ain't fucking with us. I'm like, it's canceled, nigga. I was like, it's canceled on my mama. So, can you talk about the day of the listening party before the money behind dreams? Because I'm promoting it. I'm trying to. I tagged you probably earlier. Then I was like, I'm gonna tag him again, and that shit can't pop up. What happened?
Man, bro, I don't even know, man. To be real with you, I think, I was just looking at my phone at one point. I was on the phone with the homie, man, and then the shit really popped up. It just said like, your Instagram has been deactivated through like, I don't know. So I guess somebody was trying to impersonate me or be me or something, sending in information, reporting my account. And, it's unfortunate, man. Instagram sides with, the bullshit over the artists. So, I lost my Instagram. on the release date of my motherfucking new EP, which was, you know, it was a slap in the face. But, you know, honestly, we bounced back. You know, real players always get right. So, like, we here.
What was you going, like, what was that mindset, though, throughout that day? Because I tripped when my Instagram, when I can't post a post, you feel me? Like, your whole shit got taken away on the day of your release and the listening party. So there's like over 200 RSVPs trying to hit you up. Like, what the fuck? Like, you feel me? Females like, yo, you blocked me. Niggas like, all right, you ain't fucking with me, bro? All right. Like, what's happening?
I mean, honestly, like, you know, you can't overreact. You know, you got to understand it's just shit that's out of your control. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I know the music is out. You know, I know it's spreading. So I got to just rely on the day one fans and the people that really are, you know, are dedicated to the craft that, you know, are going to spread the word regardless. So, you know, I'm glad that the fans reacted and understood what was going on and still, you know, ride for me and rode for me on that day and made sure that the link was up, make sure that the people was listening to the project, seeing it. You know, it's unfortunate that they couldn't tag me or really, like, you know, get with me on the day of, but at the end of the day, it's more to come. You know, it's more days ahead of us. So we're going to have more events, more shows, more all of that. So, you know, I appreciate my fan base for holding it down for real, for real.
Hey, you still could do that thing, though. You feel me? You can still do a listening party. I'm just saying, you feel me? Run that shit back. Yeah. Run it back.
You know, we might have to do it, man. We might have to. Honestly, I was just thinking of just getting back to the show. So, you know, we're going to have to just run it up. You know, I got some more music about to drop. So, you know, after that, I think it'll be in, you know, we'll be in perfect motion.
I fucks with that. All right, the name behind that project, the money behind dreams.
Yeah.
Where did this inspiration come from? Where did this, like, title come from?
I mean, really, I'm gonna keep it G. It came from my favorite artist, Tupac. You know, I was listening to just Machiavelli and all of that, and he said that in the Toss It Up intro. You know what I'm saying? He was just saying the money behind the dreams, you know. Just really, like, just digging deeper into the meaning of it, it really just resonates with me because it's just more so about us just being independent. Like, you know, we really can't make moves without really putting the dream first, you know what I'm saying? And everybody just puts the money first, materials first, but it's really the dream that you got to put first in order to get all of that, you know what I'm saying? So in my end of it, you know, I just wanted to, you know, really even just illustrate that to my fans and followers. Like, you know, it's not just truly about, you know, the materials and, you know, the big house and the cars, but it's about the dream. What do you believe in? What's going to carry you? You know what I'm saying? Even when you get everything you want, you know, you still got to have that passion. What's going to drive you? You know what I'm saying? That success, that urge to want to go do what you love to go do. And that's, you know, that's how I feel about it. So it's the money behind the dreams. You know what I'm saying?
I'm on that. You feel? I'm on that tip.
Hold on.
Do your thing.
Because that's interesting that you say that, because when I looked at the title, The Money Behind the Dreams, I actually thought that there was emphasis on the money part. Yeah. You know what I mean? Not that it was a materialistic thing, but I was just like, what emphasis, like, is the money is the new drive? Like, that's kind of where I guess I was wrong about that.
Well, more so, yeah, I'll elaborate on that. It's more so that money is the tool. You know what I'm saying? Right. Money is the tool that we all need. You know what I'm saying? We can't really have the power without really attaining the money. You know what I'm saying? We can't, you know, make the moves. We can't fix things without honestly having a budget. You know what I'm saying? To know how to even go do certain things, how to, you know, even with, you know, reliefs and, you know, certain things to help people, even tuition, you know, all of it is driven through money. But the money is the tool that can lead to a bigger, you know what I'm saying, a bigger horizon for all of us. So if you understand how to use it, you know what I'm saying, and understand how to just stay patient with the, you know, with the process of just understanding where you want to go with your life and your dream, then, you know, you definitely understand that, you know, money is one of the main objects that you have to use in order to get there, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it starts small. Everybody thinks you need a lot of money to do it. You know, really, it could be $100 a day in the studio, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I think that's where we started off as, is just, you know, just trying to get in the lab, just trying to get it done by any means, you know what I'm saying? And I think that so many people just come up with excuses. I hear so many rappers, oh, my label or this, that, or they ain't, you know, clear my budget, or, you know, and it's just like, you know, we independent, we getting out the mud. We not, you know, waiting on none of that. You know, we not waiting on nobody to clear our record or tell us yes or no, or, you know, give us a budget or give us this and that. We really have to do it ourselves. So, you know, I think it's different when you get your hands dirty.
When it comes to like rolling with the winner's budget, your budget for your projects, how do you consider, do I want to go over or under from my last project?
I mean, honestly, it's every project is gonna be different.
Okay.
So, you know, even for the winner's tape, like, you know, honestly, I invested a lot into that just because the vision was that, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, with the money behind the dreams, it was more so of, you know I wanted to do something to impact the people, but I kind of wanted to keep it short and simple, just to, you know, keep it going. You know, I was just switching up the formula, not just doing like more than 10 tracks, but just, you know, keeping it settled to like 7 tracks under 10, you know what I'm saying, just to keep the fans and anticipators like wanting more. You know, I'm just switching up my regimen from like, you know, just, you know, from that yearly dropping shit just to like every 3 months. You know, so that's why I did like 7 records, you know what I'm saying, just so they could be ready for more in a matter of time.
I fucked with it. Because, Winter's Tape was like, I think, 13, 14 tracks. This one's a good 6, 7. So, yeah, I fucks with that. I ain't mad. Production on the EP. Can you talk about the production-wise? How did you pick the beats? Did you, people send in beats, or did you go to the producers, like, specifically?
I mean, both. You know, some of my producers is out of town, like my homie Doc Uno, he lives in New York, you know what I'm saying? And I honestly never even met bro yet, you know what I'm saying? But he's been a part of like the last couple projects that I've really been working on. So it's always good between me and him because, you know, we just get on the phone and we talk about plans and we talk about where we want to take things. But just even other like producers that I work with on there, my homie Gift, he from Dallas, but he live out here now. You know, just a part of the community, you know what I'm saying, that I'm in the sense of just, you know, even style and grace, like he understands what's going on. And I think like to make music with me, you kind of got to live in the same world or just be relatable to it. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're not, then you got to understand it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what works out the best with anybody that I'm working with. The homie Chromatics, I met through the homie Don. He from out here. I got a beat from him. That's that Sunday night at In and Out.
It ain't chip. Hey, In and Out on Sunday night, it hit different, nigga, in the park.
We're gonna talk about that too.
I'm just saying, Chipotle need to open on Sunday night too. I'm just saying, goddamn. You have a song title after y'all motherfuckers.
You know what I'm saying?
Rolling with the Winners, y'all had a theme with you and Monty Coolin with the red roses and red balloons. Can you talk about that? Because red roses represent love. It talks universally understands to be love and passion.
Yeah.
Can you talk about it? And you was talking about the money behind the dreams, and you was talking about how you got to have the passion for the dream and have to keep going. And the red roses represents love and passion. Can you talk about the Rolling with the Winners, how you and Monty Coolin and both of y'all cover arts have red roses and red balloons?
Hell yeah, well, it's just, you know, it wasn't even planned really, to be honest with you. Like, you know, like, I did my cover, like, I didn't even tell bro what I was on. He did his cover, he didn't tell me what he was on, so it just worked out to be like that. And I think, like, you know, really what it represents, too, is just, like, you know, most people think when they see roses and they see balloons, they think about, oh, he probably about to go on a date. And it's like, nah, I'm just in love with the craft. You know, I'm presenting this. This is like, you know, if this was my girlfriend, you know, this is how I feel about the craft right now. I'm in love with this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like when you see me on the cover with the roses, with the balloons, it's really just me feeling passionate about what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm celebrating that. You know what I'm saying? It's a, you know, culmination of that. So just get into this next project, this next EP. It was just something that I felt represented where I wanted to go and where I wanted to take it. You know what I'm saying? And just being on the beach, you know, it's just real peaceful, real serenity, you know, for me to just, you know, free my mind and, you know, let my fans know what, you know, my state of mind is, you know, for this current album.
And they say if you go by water for 15 minutes, all your problems will not go away, but the pressure of them would decrease.
Facts.
Yeah. Like a body of water like that? Like the ocean?
The ocean, the lake. If you just go by and just chill and think and breathe and look at it and just look at it and breathe, you feel me? Your problems and like your pressure of life will just decrease. Like your blood pressure will, that's what I learned.
I can see that.
White
Yeah, because that's pretty fucking calming.
White people. I'm just saying.
Oh my God.
I learned. What you got, Jazz? What you got?
I mean, I do want to dive into that, but just tell me right now, just as in this point in time, given everything that you've done over the past, like who is Nico G4 right now as of today?
I feel like, you know, Nico G4 right now is, you know, growing as a entrepreneur. You know, I would say more so even as an artist, you know, just, you know, get into my next, you know, chapter in my artistry, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, as an individual, I would say that I'm just, you know, even grasping more knowledge of just the business, So becoming more of a businessman in it, you know, and I think that's why I truly wanted to take my career. I didn't ever just want to be an artist, you know. I never wanted just to sign as an artist. I want to always sign my label and my movement, you know, and just, you know, demonstrate what that is, because I feel like it's so much deeper than just who I am. You know what I'm saying? Roll with the Winners can represent so much more. And Nico G4 is just one version of that. You know, we got Monty Coolin, like bro was speaking of before. We got, you know, we gonna add on different artists. So I think right now Nico G4 is just more so, you know, is in a progressional state. You know what I'm saying? To just, you know, becoming more than what people expected. You know, just, you know, not just a local artist, but becoming a global brand. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's how I see, and you know, myself in the next 10 years for sure.
Absolutely. And I mean, I'm sorry, but just to, like, about your Roll with the Winners brand, you did mention, I just want to see how this correlates, because on the second track, on Phases, you mentioned toward the end that you know a winner when you see one.
Yeah.
So what, if you could emulate that and put that in words, how could a winner best emulate themselves?
I think it's through confidence. I think it's through, you know, confidence. I think it's through, you know, just style, grace, you know. I think even just how people represent, you know, how they feel about certain things, but not reacting too much. You know what I'm saying? Knowing how to, you know, I think I was just speaking on this, you know, just knowing how to react to situations, you know, because whoever you react to and give your energy to, you empower. So I think, you know, a winner is just more so one of those people that is driven strictly on the road that, you know, they see the finish line and they stay on that. They not worried about the sideline. They're not worried about the people in the stands. They're not worried about all the naysayers and all the critics and all the talk. And I think in this day and age that so many people and so many artists dive into the game just want to be liked. And I never wanted to be liked. I wanted to be respected. You know what I'm saying? And I think, you know, when you want to be respected, you got to go through a lot of different, you know, trials and tribulations, you know what I'm saying? Because
they ain't gonna like you at first.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a badge of honor that you truly gotta earn, you know what I'm saying? And especially in Los Angeles where we represent it, you know, where most people get respected through gang culture and things that I'm not a part of. You know, I'm a fly young individual from the city, and I really stamp myself in the game. You know, nobody stamped me. So, you know, just coming from a regular standpoint, I think that it's more so about just having a calculated mindset, understanding what you want out of the game, not selling yourself short, not compromising your integrity, and just standing on what you believe. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And more so about just, you know, like I said, either, you know, earlier today in the, you know, in my Instagram post about y'all, you know, platform, just standing on independence. You know what I'm saying? Not selling yourself short just for a quick opportunity, because ownership isn't a quick opportunity. It's for life.
For life.
You know what I'm saying?
Now I'm learning that as well. Like, I'm a nigga from the Valley. I had to get respect from people from LA. You feel me?
Right.
I had to go into circles that was very uncomfortable, or just hoods that was uncomfortable, getting banged on from OGs, settled banged on. You feel me? Like, they asked you, you know, just, Mac 10 people banged on me, corrupt people banged on me, Snoop people banged on me. You feel me? It's just like, no, it's subtle shit, but it's just to the point of, you had to earn your respect in a way, like, what you doing? Why you here? You feel me? Like, you know, like,
I get it.
You know, so I get what you're saying. Is what you feel me? My bad, Judge.
No, that's okay. I'm glad you said that too, because I mean, you're also one artist that isn't so attainable by everybody. You know what I mean? You're not on every feature. You're not on every album. LA or not, you're not easily accessible.
For sure.
And I noticed that when you didn't do a vlog this time around, because you did one for Winter's Take.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So this time, we were talking about that earlier, like your privacy. You really do prioritize that. Mm-hmm. So is that something that you take pride in, like that you carry with you, being such a private person, or do you hope to one day open up a little bit more and get more features out there?
Yeah, no, for sure. You know, I'm not selectively private. I think it's just, you know, through the time and period that I'm in, you know what I'm saying, when I want to open up. And, you know, it's really through even just my peers around me. Mm-hmm. You know, if people want to come around and film and feel dedicated to wanting to put together a vision and have they even, you know, own mentality behind what they see in my process, you know, I like that too. And I'm always open to that, but I'm real selective just on how I view myself. So even if we do shoot certain things, I may just be like, I don't really like that. I don't really know if it isn't really like dedicated to what I, you know, truly own at the time, you know, because you can have moments to where, you know, I think I was just speaking on this, you know, everybody, you know, just wants to be this goofy ass, you know, character and it's liked through all the wrong things. You know, I want to be liked through my craft and my music. I'm not trying to like persuade you on I'm a cool person and you know I'm a funny guy and you know what I'm saying. Everybody come into my profile for all the wrong reasons, not for my music. You know what I'm saying, and I think that's truly what I'm you know driven in is just you know staying dedicated to the grind, man, and you know being liked for the right reasons, not just for all the you know all the shit that doesn't matter.
That's right.
I fucks with it.
You know?
And if you stay down and stay true to it, you feel me? The fans will follow.
Right.
Sure.
The real ones, the real ones will
Yeah.
follow and stay there. You feel
Because
me?
when you do drop something, you know what I mean? Not that it's a huge weight, but when you do drop it, when you do release a visual, it's that much more of an anticipation. Like it's a little bit more potent and concentrated. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So I can
Yeah.
appreciate that
Yeah.
about your artistry for sure.
Thank you.
You was talking about Rolling with the Winners being respected more than just music.
Yeah.
In July of this past year, I believe, Rolling with the Winners Pro Image had a new era collab with the LA Dodger hat.
Yes, sir.
Plus merch
Yeah.
collaboration. And there was a line,
Yeah.
according to Jay Worthy, you feel me, at the end of phases
Yeah.
that was at 11 a.m. People was lining up for your merchandise.
Man.
Yeah, that's my boy
You
Zini
feel-
from Apple Music, man. Shout out my dog Zini, man. He pulled up, he supported, and when he seen the line, he filmed it like, yo, like what the fuck, like. You know, I think it blew a lot of people's expectations out the water, and not only that, like we flew back. We had a show in Houston that same night. We flew back. We didn't get no sleep. Me and my dog, Money Coolin, just to make it in. We flew back like we got back at like 6 a.m. The drop was at like 9, 10. So we seen like the line around there, and I swear, like I was dead tired. But when I seen the people, it just gave me a boost of energy. Like, oh shit, now we gotta pull up. Like these people are here for us, and not to only see that, but you know, we did it at the motherfucking Crenshaw Mall, man, where a mall that we all motherfucking grew up at, and you know, where a lot of people don't take pride in to go see. And I think that was the most significant part about it, is just, you know, bringing back that home, you know, root feel, you know, that homegrown.
Let me go to the mall and go.
That's like a special
go.
blessing.
I'm
Yeah.
going to the
You do
mall.
that,
Because you
know?
may be going to the mall. You're gonna pick up a hat, go pick up some shoes or something, like going
Yeah.
shopping. So
Yeah.
seeing that, it was dope. It
Yeah.
was dope to see. Just like, oh, niggas out here supporting. You feel me? They got a line, nigga.
Yeah.
I gotta get in line. Hold on, I'm cutting, nigga. Fuck that, nigga. I'm cutting. Nah, real shit. That shit's dope. Is there gonna be any future more collabs with New Era, or what's happening with the merchandise?
Yeah, no, definitely, man. We got a lot of things in store. It's gonna be a lot of collabs with different, you know, brands that, you know, we truly respect, that respect us as well. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Roll with the Winners is growing, man. And I'm looking forward to even just dropping these new collections, just doing things outside of music, because I think, like I was speaking on earlier, it's just so much deeper than just, you know, the music and, you know, how people feel. You know, you might be driven in through just the music, and then we expand that, you know, through the brand, through, you know, the visuals, through the artistry, through the shit that we, you know, are connected to outside of just the music. So, you know, I think that our fan base is just growing with us every day, and they understand that, you know.
Respect that. I want to talk about two songs. First song is Effortless.
Yeah.
And it's the opening fucking line. You feel me?
Yeah.
I wanted to know, because, you know, you put a lot into Winner's Tape, and a lot of success came from Winner's Tape.
Yeah.
Did you get comfortable, or did you get, hey, I'm fucking, did you get comfortable in, like, the success of Winner's Tape, and you start tricking? And you was like, damn, I gotta get back on my shit, you feel me? These hoes don't matter. These hoes don't love me.
Man,
Like,
honestly,
'cause you don't hear the words?
Yeah,
You don't hear the words? You feel me? Wait, hold on, it says, I wrote this shit down. I had to get these numbers up and put these hoes down.
Yeah.
What you mean? That's very blatant. That's very... What? Every man goes through that. You
Yeah.
feel me? I gotta get these numbers up. I gotta get my money up. I gotta get this up. You feel me?
Yeah.
Fuck these hoes. You feel me?
Yeah.
My money's going to these hoes. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
Nah,
what's
keep it funky, nah, for real though.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
that's. I mean, at that time with the Winner's Tape, I'm gonna keep it a bean. Like right the week I was dropping the Winner's Tape, I just got that relationship, so I was more so like in that element. And then right after, you know, a couple months of the Winner's Tape, I made Effortless. I think maybe like a month or two after the Winner's Tape, I made Effortless. So yeah, I was in that mentality, and it didn't have nothing to do directly with just that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm cool with all my exes. Like, it's love. It ain't no like, you know, like no hatred in between, none of that. You know what I'm saying? But more so just like, yeah, man, you got to put yourself first, dog. You could be distracted. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be thinking like, oh, you know, me going out my way for my girl is best for me, but you know, you going out your way for your dreams is always gonna be best for you. You know what I'm saying? You put in your craft first, you put in your passion first, your drive, you know, what you wanna do, your bread first. That ain't never gonna take you away from a woman, and if it do, then so be it. You know, because at the end of the day, she wasn't meant for you. So I think just, you know, the mentality that so many young men have is that they gotta just, you know, spend so much time and so much money making something work. If it ain't working, it ain't working. Keep it pimping, keep it pushing. You dig? So
keep it pimping.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep it player at always, you know, at all times. And you know, I think my fans understand where I was trying to go with that. You know?
I'm just saying, you feel me? When I heard that, I was like, I understand him totally. You all been there. You feel me?
Yeah.
You do 3 months with just one girl. You're like, oh, hold on, nigga, I ain't been to the studio. I ain't been to an event. Hey, shawty, we ain't kicking it. No, like, hey, do you like ghost them like 100%, or do you do it like subtle? You know, like, do you back off subtle? me, I'm 100%. I ain't texting you. I'm done. You text me, it's just I ain't texting you back.
I would say.
What about you, Jess? You settle? You settling?
It's always a horrible idea.
You settling ghosting, or you ghosting 100%?
Communicating.
Yeah,
You communicating
ghosting? You gotta be
You can't
100.
ghost
Some of
people.
them you gotta ghost though.
I mean,
some
yeah,
of them you
but-
gotta ghost. They be exited
Ghost
out.
outta here.
You gotta just cut the ties. Be like, yo, I'm about to bleed you. You black.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes,
you know?
but like what y'all talking about, like investment, you can't ghost like something that you entertained for a little while.
Why not?
Because you gotta communicate and be an adult about it.
That is being an adult. I'm just saying.
And,
Hey,
all right, keep ghosting people then. Keep on.
I have.
We love it. Hey,
It's
to be
entertaining.
honest,
It's entertaining.
Some
Have you ever
women-
ghosted somebody and said you read the message and you text back, read at 102?
Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
I leave
Like
my
no, but
on
you
the
text
beginning.
them.
Yeah.
You read it at 102. That was your reply.
Oh no, that's a different type. That's
Fuck with me.
I text like too long, didn't read. Like I'm not gonna read your long ass message.
Oh, you sent me a text message
the
like
paragraph.
I don't know, like 2 weeks ago. That was never mind.
Yeah, the
Beat your
paragraphs.
ass.
The paragraphs is real long. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot to elaborate on. You know, I'm like, baby, you know, it's a lot put into this. You could have just called me. If anything.
when you said
I
a
like
paragraph,
calls.
you officially lost your cool.
Yeah, I like calls. You know why? Because women just, you know, and a lot of people, not just women, but they take things out of context when you text it.
Because they read it in your head
Yeah,
like, what?
They reading it in their own like mood too. Like, oh man, this trying to turn up on me or whatever. And it's like, nah, like, you know, I'm a real calm, collected individual. So when I explain things over the phone, a lot of people understand it a little better too. So I try not to get into too much of the texting and back and forth. And, you know, that just leads to distraction. You know what I'm saying?
I'd rather start calling these days because you call, you feel me, you ain't got receipts.
Yeah.
Texting is receipts.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I know what I
evidence on
said,
the
damn
phone.
it.
It's like an
No
in-between
evidence.
communication.
I know what I said.
You know, I'm just saying, but all right, let's
That's
talk
what I said.
on phases.
Yeah.
What phases have girls been showing you these days? Like, what have they been going through? What seasons?
I mean, honestly, you know, when I made that record, I was just more so talking on some real player shit. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're trying to look for the right one, you know, you see a lot of, you know, women are, you know, they going through their transitions of life. Like, they think, you know, they just so put together and shit. And it's like, you know, you going through, I see these little hoes going
Like,
through
girl,
their
you going through your
phases,
whole phase
you know what
right
I'm
now.
saying?
You feel me?
Like, you know, and it's cool. And keep it player, though. See, the thing is a lot of women don't want to admit to them faces. They want to just be, like, clean cut. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And it's like, you know, at the end of the day,
You agree?
we ain't nobody clean cut. You know
We
what I'm
are
saying?
we all
got-
gremlins out here.
Yeah, we all got a little bit of, you know, edginess to us. You know what I'm saying? We all then, you know, got our hands dirty at one point, but, you know, just, you know, don't just be smiling in a nigga face and then doing the opposite. You know, I think for one, it's just like I was speaking on earlier. You know, it's two different types of, you know, communication. It's verbal and it's actions. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people could tell you one thing, but their actions tell you another. So I think a lot of people are split in between that. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes down to a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people say they fuck with you, then their actions show something different. You know
I
what I'm saying?
read.
Yeah.
I go off of actions.
Yeah.
You have to.
That's
When a
the
girl
only thing
tell
I
when a
like.
girl tell me some shit, I'm like, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. But
That's
I'm
what
looking
you
at your actions, baby.
Exactly.
Come
You
on.
dig? Girls go off of words. Like, you
Yeah.
feel me? That's how
Yeah.
we be playing. You feel
But
me?
that's why you gotta
sweet
watch
talk.
them.
We gotta give them sweet talk. They be like,
They go off of words and they go off of a moment. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't in love with you, they in love with the moment. You did?
We gotta create some moments. Ooh,
You know?
player. How many videos we get in with this EP? You know, we got 7 tracks. How many videos?
Man, I'm at least try to do, I always try to do at least 3 off the tapes, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna at least try to do 3. We getting with some directors right now, putting, some treatments together and shit, and I think what I learned with the Winner's Tape too is just that you don't gotta really rush the visuals, you know what I'm saying? Let people digest the music, really let them, even just build that demand and like, man, I want to see this one, cause 1 week nigga be like, oh, I want to see this, and then the next week you want, oh man, you should have dropped this.
True that.
So a lot of fans, they gotta grow with the music, at least digest it for a month, and then I'm gonna give them something. I think, in the beginning I used to just drop a video like right when the shit drops, and I kind of feel like, man, they ain't even really get to take it in to even see like what they really wanted to appreciate. You know what I'm saying? So it could just be left there, and people catch on to it later. So it's just all about like, just minimizing all of the bullshit and just focusing on truly what they want. You know what I'm saying? So that's just all I'm on right now.
Oh, fuck. So can you talk about Jay Worthy one time? How he just elevating? You feel me? He was just on West Side Gun's. You feel me? Album.
Yeah.
He just been on a lot of people's albums. Yeah. You feel me? Can you talk about just y'all relationship and his growth?
Man, Jay Worthy from day one, man. I met Jay Worthy a long time ago, man, and he's always been the same dude. You know what I'm saying? Always been shown love. I seen him when I was on tour in Vancouver in like 2014 with Dom, like a minute ago for the Get Home Safely tour, bro. I had pulled up. We were sipping lean at that time. Like, he always had that type of, like, energy and love. Like, it never was just any type of, like, just fake shit. You know what I'm saying? So even when I told him, like, hey, bro, I want you on this new shit. I got some real pimp shit that I feel like you could pop some shit on. I knew it was going to be a different type of feel than what he originally fucks with. You know what I mean? That's what I want from certain artists that I work with. Like, I don't really just want to put them in the same mood that everybody's like, oh, this is a tight beat of so-and-so. Like, you know what I'm saying? I kind of want to challenge them.
Get them out their comfort zone.
Yeah.
Man.
And then
in your world.
Exactly. I told him to pull up. He pulled up to Fairfax. He dunked out the verse right there on the spot. And, it's always love, man, when you work with an artist that, carries themselves the same way and shows the same love they would for themselves to you. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Jay Worthy, man. All the success, it comes with bro being consistent and bro being solid. You know what I'm saying? And I think when you stand on those 2 principles right there, then, the sky's the limit. No,
I love that. We are 1 week from sadly tragic passing of Takeoff from the Migos in Houston, Texas. And you know how the whole story is of checking in with people with mob ties and like, what is your thoughts on artists checking in? Like, should artists check in, or should it be a big thing? What's happening? What's your thoughts?
I don't think you really need to check in if you tapped in. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna explain it too. Like, checking in is like a square nigga that really ain't got no ties to shit. Niggas know like, oh, we just gonna, really like, this is business. And I think like, when you tapped in, it's more so like relationship. Like, I'm tapped in with bro. Like, that's the homie I fuck with, bro. It's more like on a relationship level, like, niggas feel more connected to what you doing. Niggas ain't just rolling around with you for security type reasons. You know what I'm saying? They feel a part of the movement. And I feel like when you tapped in with certain individuals, that's just what real niggas gotta do. It's some rap shit if you gotta check in. Real niggas tap in with each other, bro, because, it's a community of real niggas everywhere. It's not just in LA. It's not just in Atlanta. It's not just in Houston or wherever, you know what I'm saying? It's universal. It's real niggas in the UK. It's real niggas in Paris. It's real niggas in Tokyo. Everywhere, you know what I'm saying? So, we got to be tapped in with, the people that we truly feel like, we connected to. And, I think that's the 2 differences. But I think we all should have, like, connections to certain individuals if, I feel like we want to, understand the culture, what they doing too, And I think that's what's, even people coming here, they got to understand that. Like, y'all can't just be, in Beverly Hills and think that everything's straight. You kind of got to see both sides to the city. You know what I'm saying? To truly understand and digest it like that,
I love it. It's holiday season, my nigga.
Yeah.
What do you want on your Thanksgiving plate?
Oh man.
What is on that plate?
I'm gonna tell you because I'm going to my uncle and my auntie house in Maryland this year. I ain't seen them since like before the pandemic and shit, so I'm looking forward to this because I love my fam.
Maryland, DMV.
I'm gonna explain the plate right now. Okay,
DMV,
so we got.
Come on, draw a picture for me.
We got some crab legs for sure with some garlic butter on the side, right? We got mashed potatoes.
Okay.
We got my auntie homemade, famous, infamous candy yams. We got collard greens. We got stuffing. We got like they even make this fire ass like it's like a short rib type boneless short rib like kind of like charred on top like real fire.
Oh, you mean braised short rib?
Yeah, like fire.
Boneless?
Yeah.
So I can put it in like a Hawaiian roll and make a little sandwich?
Yeah.
Ooh.
You got the like honey baked joint, the little ham too, you got that, you know what I'm saying? So it's
going to marinate.
It's a lot of shit going on. I got the corn.
What's the dessert?
The dessert, they always they usually have like 3 different ones. So they'll have like a fire ass cheesecake. They'll have fire ass like another type of cake, because not everybody likes cheesecake.
Right.
And then they'll have like certain just like like hors d'oeuvres to pick up, like certain like fruits and like chocolate, certain things like this fire.
Jess, what's your pie? What's your favorite pie?
I really like. What kind of pie do I like? Sweet potato pie is good.
Sweet potato.
I like key lime pie. That's probably my favorite one.
Key lime?
Key lime pie.
Key lime peach.
Yeah, I forgot to say that peach cobbler with that ice cream.
Key lime?
Yeah, I love key lime.
Is key lime hot or cold?
It's cold.
Cold.
It's cold.
It's like a lemon meringue pie, but it's lime.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm about to try that.
I like tart desserts like that.
Yeah.
Lemon bars, stuff like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fire.
I need that
Jail.
pop back.
What cartoon had lemon bars? Fuck.
Whatever.
Jail.
Whatever.
I'm gonna get you some. Lemon pies. I'm gonna get you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna also get you some younger fucking taste buds, because what the fuck?
Lemon pads.
Y'all some heads.
It's all good.
Whatever.
And that's all good. It's all good. Right. Rolling with the winners, Nico G4.
Yeah.
The Money Behind the Dreams is out now.
Yeah.
I appreciate for pulling up. What's a quote affirmation you living by these days?
Man,
Because it always changes. It can always change.
I would say just stand on what you truly believe in, you know what I'm saying, and don't compromise for anything less. It's so much, people in the game that's just doing anything, been in any type of way, don't really love the craft, doing it for likes and comments, doing it for just the critics, doing it for views. And I think, all of that is going to diminish. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing it for all the wrong reasons, God knows. You know what I'm saying? And anybody that's truly dedicated to what they love and what they want to do, I think God is going to bless them. Even if it's taking a little longer than what you expected. It's taking longer because, when you pray for strength, you're going to have to get through a lot of pain. A lot of painful days that might not make sense. The people that you thought loved you and was going to be there for you, might not be there on the day that you call. Might not do something that you want them to do. And I think, when you feel like that pressure right there should inspire you to want to, even just make yourself stronger. You know what I'm saying? And want to push yourself to that next limit of not even expecting shit from nobody but the man in the mirror or the woman in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? So, just me living by those morals and principles right there, I think, my fans and everybody's understanding who I am, because I started this shit as 19, as a kid in this shit, just being on tour with Don, being on tour with, people that I looked up to. And now I'm becoming somebody that everybody's looking up to and, my own man in the game. I started off as a kid. Now I'm a man in this shit. So it's different wants and different needs and different necessities that you truly got to put first. And, you just can't compromise for anything less, man, than, than what you really want out this shit and your independence. Don't sell yourself short, just for quick money, quick fame. All that shit just gonna come and go. You know what I'm saying? So, look at the bigger picture of this shit, man. So many rappers, like you said, take off just left. You know what I'm saying? We want to, really know that everything that we did was meant, for something greater than just, the quick moment. It's going to live forever. There's people that's going to be playing bro music forever. And that, I think that, you're a legend. So, you want to, make yourself legendary in this shit, man. You don't want to just be an amateur. Take the shit serious. You know what I'm saying? And, love this shit for real.
I love that. I'm going to end the show on No Fake Love, but before that...
I love that one.
Who is Big F? Eth.
Big Eve? Oh, that's my dog. That's my dog, man. Shout out to Eve. Hold on, man. Shout out to my nigga Coolin coming in this bitch.
Monty Coolin, come up in this thing, you feel me?
Yeah, my nigga Coolin, man. Say something to the people, man.
Yeah, what's the deal? We in here, Money Behind the Dreams out right now, right with the winners in this motherfucker. Shout out straight
Wait.
out the trunk.
So before we leave, while we got both of y'all here.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're pretty much in the middle of November. You know what I mean? So we're closing out the year. So what's the vision right now for Roll with the Winners team? What are we looking forward to?
Shit, go ahead.
Top of 2023, taking over all this shit. We put in these years for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit ain't happened overnight, but all this time we've been putting in, we're going to make it make sense top of next year, all throughout these next 10 years. That's what we did it for.
Me, and I think just, you know, even picking up on that, I think, you know, we really want to just separate ourselves from a lot of shit, you know, we not just focus on no city shit, man.
Right,
you know
because I did see you said y'all was on the gas from here on out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
yeah, we not focused just on no city shit. You know, I see a lot of these people in the city, you know what I'm saying? They not like straight out of the trunk. They got city platforms, but they don't cover the whole city. They cover motherfuckers that they personally like. They cover motherfuckers that, you know, is kissing their ass, and they not covering motherfuckers that's really, you know, putting up their own money and staying solid in this game, and we doing that. It's not too many rappers that's doing what we doing. Don't compare me to no niggas that got 20 niggas that they signed to. It's our own money. It's Roll with the Winners money on the table. You know what I'm saying? And ain't no other niggas that's endorsing us. Ain't nobody labels. Ain't no A&Rs. Ain't no PR niggas that's playing our shit. You know, everybody, when you see our shit happening, it's off the strength of the people, off the fans. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we think it bigger. We think it globally. And we going to take this shit even bigger than what we ever did took it to. You know what I'm saying? We did like at least like 7-8 shows this year. So just count like 30 plus shows next year.
that's right.
Y'all heard it? You
That's
feel
right.
me?
Y'all heard that?
Yeah. Rolling with the Winners. Hey, make sure y'all go stream that Born Winner, you feel me? Monty Coolin, you dig? Make sure you go stream that The Money Behind the Dreams, Nico G4, you dig? Make sure you go follow Rolling with the Winners. Go get up that merchandise, you dig?
Yes, sir.
We in this motherfucker. We in this thing. Str8OutDaTrunk Radio, Rolling with the Winners. Nico G4,
Yeah.
Monty Coolin, we in this thing. We gonna end that shit on no fake love, like I said. We in this thing. Let's get it, cause ain't no fake love in Str8OutDaTrunk Radio. Let's get that thing.
Sir.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, fire.
Oh, way.
How you doing? Good.
Let's go. Let's go. Last
Yeah, I like that cat. I like that angle. I like this angle. I'm gonna have to get somebody to sit here next year though to do these cameras while we talk.
Fucking down on me, I just get your bitch fucked. I'm one call away, but she always pick up. One song away from really blowing up. I didn't like the back so they could have a certain slut. You saw me, I still could never trust. I still could never say
during wintertime, your pores in the back right here, that's how you get sick.
For something brighter than the look.
You want to taste or anything?
See my bones got blessed and running strong. As I hit the bone, watch me land in the throne. You saw the post to me and trying to justify they wrong.
I got a cricket. I got a cricket in my neck, so if I get cold, I'm like, ah! And I just realized that like 2 years ago, oh shit, I gotta wear make sure my neck is covered.
But we strive for the greater goal.
I ain't we in this motherfucker, you feel me? Money Behind the Dreams out now. Nico G4 rolling with the Winners, Str8OutDaTrunk Radio. We in this motherfucker. Go stream that shit.
Yeah, we really the hoe. I don't want some niggas really this dope. Real shit, but no machine, nigga. We already really the scope. This lifestyle is a dream, and here's the king of the hoe. Don't really fucked up. Yeah, I used to sleep on the floor. Cold nights and big dreams, and they ain't even know. When I needed them the most, dog, they ain't even show. Show them how I feel when the show's sold out. Watching this blow up, hold up. Don't come around if you know that you finna fold up. And shit's getting colder than Minnesota. If you my dog, you gon' keep it rolling. And love to this early morning, never touching on first. In the shit till it's over. Yeah, and I keep pushing through the bullshit. Get back, 'cause I'm not like I'm in the bullshit. The music.
in the building, what it do? Appreciate it, yes sir. Oh, now he follows videos.